gonna have a harder time. All up on top lane. Maybe Mike's out too far this time around. With the bugs in the back of him, Burrow Strike, it's only level 1, so we won't be able to reach it, but then with the body block, Mike goes inside the tree line. Couldn't get the spirit off, and that's going to be first blood to
Whitebeard after the Nightmare to try to give him enough mana to use Fiend Script.
It didn't latch. It didn't latch. Mike's on the run out of here. And Weaver's coming very, very deep. Same with the Centaur Stomp, and actually went over on the SK. Now going to go on for the, well, at least for the sleep attempt. But Weaver, he's still here. He got silenced up or stomped up and slept by the Stomp being on top of the main ET. Now Enchantress, Fluffer Stuff with his heal. He doesn't have enough survivability through this. Even with the Buckler, maybe he does. Weaver's right behind him. Untouchable, making it very difficult to finish the job. And again, they go for the sleep. The Virus Rush will go from the SK, but there's a Spear on top of him. Living Armor trying to protect, but Mike, he's got a little bit of help from the Brewmaster if they want to jump in. But in fact, he'll jump up into the Weaver. No mana for time lapse. Now he does. But I don't think he really wants to be triggering that off. In fact, he does not. But the Fiend Grip! He didn't time lapse, which means that the Fiend Grip is able to connect. She's got Untouchable. All blinked up by Puck with the haste sprint. Down Fluffer Stuff. They've already put the heal up. Nope, got silenced too early. But the Stomp will stop Sidril from doing anything. The bugs are coming in too, which means the Creep Wave won't be attacking on the Weaver, and he's coming down for Iron Mike 88. Puck with the Dream Ball. They've got to get these bugs up already with the Stomp being taken. Mike turns back in for that splitter. Burrow striking over towards the SK. He gets cracked down at the end of the day. And then Weaver into the tree line with the Spirit on top. Time-lapse is his way back out again. Mirana does have lead. They trigger the Lincoln Spear again. Now the lead comes up into the Starfall. Weaver, oh, he's so close to death. He does get brought down by the Enchantress last attack. While Brewmaster, he's over here attacking on the Dream Protector. And with a tree ulti, they keep him out for now, but the arrow will connect from the Mirana. A little bit
playing well and being able to catch him out. Well, if you keep letting SNA do that, their Mirana is going to outfarm.
There's a jump in. Blink. It didn't hit. The leap away was able to come out in time. Now the Brewmaster split will go. The dust from SK is the last thing he can give as he goes into the tree line. He's hiding inside the sandstorm, but Mirana getting nailed down. Now Weaver really hitting it now. SK comes back in with the epicenter, damaging onto Fluffer Stuff. The heal is there, and the Untouchable. The Centaur Stomp was trying to buy a little bit more time, but now Fluffer Stuff, he's dropped his gem. There was nowhere to hide for SNA because also the SK came in with a gem, but there's now too many gems from the floor. Brewmaster will take one. He's back into his normal stuff. The Necro Books are fighting up here too, and he's got nothing. They're keeping that Blink Dagger on cooldown, staying with him. He's got to use the Fog of War to juke this one out. The Blink Dagger, let him get off cooldown, but the attack comes in just enough time. Timber Chain up, Blink Dagger still on cooldown. ET on the way in. He has his Echo Stomp. Oh, Roshan's at 1800 life points, 16, 12, 500. Where's that Mirana arrow? Not coming in, but the ET split is on the way. The blink out by the punch goes for the silence. Now Mike, as well as Fluffer Stuff, they're caught inside by this Dream Call. Burrow Strike in. Actually catches out the other remaining two while the ET does go down. The Brewmaster splits trying to control the Timbersaw at long range while Mirana tries to run herself away. Successful in doing so. Brewmaster can actually bring down that Timbersaw. Now Lincoln Spear triggered. The Burrow Strike out, Bane's in so much trouble. It's a double kill now for the Weaver. Follow up come over towards him. And they're losing heroes. The Puck goes down again. The Enchantress finding some space while Mirana sits on the high ground, just laughing her ass off. She doesn't go down. It's now going to bring down the Necro units. Arrow's coming up cooldown, so she can throw that one to help out to try and kill off Jericho, which SNA is trying to find here. He doesn't have the gem on him. Necro units are still around. Blink, Burrow Strike may be overstaying his welcome. The arrow comes in. It hits on the Timbersaw, so the Sharkham's going to keep burning up. And now maybe, oh, Brewmaster, the lead seat is just going against him. He gets far enough away. Then the Burrow Strike comes through. Fine, they bring him down. Moreau's pushing up, but this is a worthwhile sacrifice. The range rank doesn't mean anything at this point. The melee rank has already gone down. SNA could TP themselves back to defend it, but that means they've got to jump in. SK, Burrow Strike. He caught out the ET. Brewmaster, they've just lost one. The Mirana's not involved in this fight. It's a 4v4 right now on the bottom lane. Brewmaster split though, now basically makes it a 7v4. There's more support on the way in. The Nightmare keeps the tree out for the moment. They just keep splitting it off. So now Brewmaster can finally bring down Jericho. While a little bit further over, ET has been brought down, and Jericho really hides in the tree line. Brewmaster, this ulti is still going on, and it's only the Brewmaster that's left here. He's back to his normal self, but couldn't blink himself away in time. So it's two
on the side of UG, which means that I would be surprised if SNA can even use ulti.
And Stomp over on Weaver. The arrow's going to connect Clap, and he's going to deal the off. Yep, this is coming in right now from the SK. All over SNA. The ET split did cause a lot of problems for UG, however, and now the SK low on life to Miranda BKB, letting him just attack freely through all of this. Moves over towards the other Titan. Now the Timbersaw getting the kill. Uses the cheese now to keep himself alive. Aegis is also triggered off from the Weaver. He's back up on life too. Chikuching up towards the high ground. ET the only dead hero currently for SNA, and they're trying to run up deeper. The Bruling, it got him up in the air. The Weaver's up and running right now. The arrow can't go. The silence from the puck. Jumping back in again, allowing the Timbersaw to re-engage into this fight, and the Weaver to attack on the Brewmaster. Back to his normal self. Wanting Drug and Haze. The Nightmare actually really stalling up the Brewmaster. He couldn't finish off the puck, and then Weaver, he really starts kicking his damage. Mirana running around. He's got Moonlight Shadow, but very few heroes to use it with. And then Angel right behind will be able to pick up. They'll come in. They'll try and take bottom rags, and if they can't hold it, it's just a straight up GG. The Spirit's going to be the only thing with the Stomp to slow them down. Mike, okay, he just hung around. He was too busy microing up the unit, and now instant kill. 90 seconds on the sideline, and the rest support's coming down. Whitebeard triggers one Lingard Spear, but there's another 4 where that came, or 3 where that came from. And the Million Rex is also gone. Epicenter, well, it's available this time around with 3 points up, and it's sitting in the back lines. The Timbersaw actually taking a lot of damage. He got interrupted halfway through his chain. The Million Rex will go down, but Tree's up towards the air with the Brewmaster ulti. Arrow to connect with Dreamfall in from Syndrome. The Enchantress will just evaporate from this one, and Timbersaw buyback rejoins the engagement. And this is GG. We'll be going to a third deciding matchup between SNA as well as UG. It took a little bit longer than was really expecting this game, because UG kept giving SNA a couple of openings, but the game is good, the game is over.
Yeah, I gotta say, the laning phase for SNA went pretty poorly. Like, if you look at the difference in between game 1 and game 2, Fluff was able to roam in game 1. He made a lot happen. They got an early Roshan. They played Radiant. Fluff didn't move from his jungle basically at all. IX Mike died a bunch top. It was just kind of a mess from the get-go, to be honest. So I think like SNA just played a heck of a lot better, and